Well, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing the pattern here, but there seems to be a sort of torture theme reserved only for episode sevens, with shooting these types of scenes that demand a lot from you emotionally, physically, mentally. It's really hard to kind of come back out of that. And it was really important for us to remember not to take our work home with us because it will deplete you very, very quickly.
So Willa makes the ultimate sacrifice for her daughter. Raelle and Willa have this unique quality to their healing magic whereby they take on the illness for a while. And it's this peculiar mode of fixing that they have originated in their own family that allows Willa to take on the witch plague and hold it in herself to protect her daughter. This is just another chapter in the incredible emotional journey that Raelle takes.
Last year, Amalia and I, half of our shooting time was divided between each other, and we had so much room for discovery and play. In comparison to this season, you know, it was such a difference in story arc. When you completely obliterate something, you now have the chance to rebuild.
All Scylla can do is just sit tight next to Raelle and be there for her, hold out her hand, and then it's up to Raelle if she wants to take it or not.
They finally get together, and it's not like a kiss, kiss, everything's fine. It's tentative and it's careful, but you can tell that there's still a lot of feeling there, and it's so much fun to watch.
I think a lot of Scylla's behavior is putting to rest a lot of the doubt Raelle had for her. So I think she's kind of adjusting to the idea that Scylla still physically exists, and the betrayal of that, but also just the betrayal of her own feelings for wanting her back and how easy it is to just put aside what she did and how she felt.
Seeing Scylla for the first time is a complete shock. Abigail's not fond of Scylla. She broke her sister's heart. She tricked all of us. She's a terrorist. She's the spree, and she's not to be trusted. She does love Raelle in some sense, and I think it's going to be a little hard for her to accept that because of everything she's done.
Scylla and Abigail have had a harsh relationship from the start. They're both pretty convinced that the other one's a little stupid and a little brainwashed. So at this point, when she's faced with Abigail, she doesn't care about winning her over. She couldn't care less about their differences. They're both there for Raelle, and they know it.
So the Camarilla makes a point of keeping tabs on the most powerful witches in the armies of the world. And Raelle is no exception there. They're aware that she has an ability that is unusual and has not been explored or investigated or experienced by the world. The Camarilla have devised a kind of cruel test while Raelle is a captive, and they want to see if the witch bomb will affect these captive witch children, and it turns out that it will not.
Abigail is solely in the Camarilla's facility to recover Charvel's vocal cords and, kick the asses of all these Camarilla agents. When she sees these kids, I think she realizes there's a bigger picture. I think this whole episode is about putting others before herself. And that was a big thing Abigail had to learn. Seeing these children, seeing Raelle, there's no question of whether she'd save herself or save them. She's gonna save them. And she'd do it again and again. But she realizes that these people are getting stronger and better and faster. So I think it just reiterates for her that we need to become stronger, better, and faster.
When Raelle is being tortured by Hearst and his minions, she blacks out a few times and is in this sort of other space that is it's as if her consciousness has been temporarily downloaded into the mycelium. We've seen throughout the season it manifest itself in different ways based on the threat that Raelle is facing.
What's interesting is the mycelium, the way it manifests in her, it almost possesses an intuition of its own.
The mycelium does have an agenda, and so does Raelle, and those agendas kind of merge and mingle.
It has judgment and morality. You'll be very interested to see where that's blossoming from in upcoming episodes.